In a quiet village surrounded by thick woods, rumors whispered of a mischievous boy named Kai who was always in trouble. He was clever but angry at the world. His father had left, his mother worked long hours, and he often felt invisible. One day, while wandering the woods, he stumbled upon a shimmering light. Curious, he followed it to a clearing where a fairy was gathering dewdrops into a glowing vial. The fairy, Lyra, had no time to hide. She froze, her eyes wide as Kai stepped closer. "Are you real?" he asked, marveling at her delicate wings. Lyra nodded cautiously. "I am Lyra, a fairy of the woods. And you should not be here." But Kai, with his restless curiosity, reached out and grabbed the vial she held. As his fingers closed around it, a surge of power coursed through him. Lyra gasped as her magic drained into him, dimming her light. "Give it back," she cried, but Kai, overwhelmed by the sensation of power, fled into the trees. Over the next few days, Kai discovered the vial gave him incredible abilities. He could summon light, heal small wounds, and make flowers bloom with a touch. At first, he used it for mischief, pranking villagers and showing off to kids who never noticed him before. But as the days passed, he noticed something strange. The forest began to wither, and Lyra's light faded whenever he saw her. One evening, as the sun set in fiery hues, Lyra appeared before him, her wings drooping and her glow nearly extinguished. "Do you see what you've done, Kai? My magic isn't meant for humans. The forest is dying, and soon, so will I." Kai's heart sank. He hadn't meant to hurt anyone. For the first time, he saw beyond his own anger and loneliness. He saw the consequences of his actions. "Can I fix it?" he asked, guilt heavy in his voice. Lyra hesitated, then said, "The magic must be willingly returned, but it requires great sacrifice. You'll need to use what's left of it to heal the harm you've caused." Kai didn't hesitate. With the vial in hand, he ventured deep into the forest, guided by Lyra's faint light. He used the magic to revive the wilting trees, restore the streams, and reignite the fireflies' glow. Each use of the magic drained him, leaving him weaker, but he pressed on. Finally, with the last spark of magic, he returned the vial to Lyra. Her light flared brightly, her wings shimmering with renewed energy. The forest around them came alive, teeming with color and life once more. Lyra looked at Kai, now pale and trembling from exhaustion. "Why did you do it?" she asked softly. Kai managed a faint smile. "Because it was the right thing to do. I wanted to fix what I broke." Lyra touched his shoulder, her warmth spreading through him. "You've proven you're more than your mistakes, Kai. You've earned something far greater than magic, redemption." From that day on, Kai was no longer the troubled boy the village avoided. He became a protector of the woods, helping Lyra care for the forest and its creatures. And though he had no magic of his own, he carried a spark of kindness and courage that shone brighter than any fairy's light. Moral of the story: redemption comes through taking responsibility for your actions and making amends. True power lies in doing what is right, even when it's difficult.